Okay, we are about to go to court to battle over who gets to keep Anika. What is your position? Carrie and I want to keep Anika because we were the ones named as Anika's guardians in Charles' will and testament. Charles' parents had disowned both their children and so do not deserve to simply take Anika because they are her grandparents. She has a stable and loving home here and she needs that, regardless of whether or not her guardians are related to her by blood. Carrie, are you on board with that?
Yes. Anika belongs with those who already love and support her. That's us.
So be it. To the courthouse in Dallas we go again.
This hearing is to determine which family will be expected to care for Anika McKenzie in the future. Mrs. Smith, please make your opening arguments.
My daughter Debbie and her wife Carrie received custody of Anika due to the provisions of Charles McKenzie's will and testament, which was written shortly after he himself received custody of Anika. He was Anika's uncle. Her birth mother was murdered and then so was Charles himself. Anika's grandparents had rejected both of their children, therefore, they should not receive custody of Anika just because they are related to her by blood.
Thank you, Mrs. Smith. Mr. McKenzie, please state your opening arguments. Your Honor, it is true that we rejected both of our children and we realize we made a mistake doing that. That's why we want to do right by Anika. She is indeed our granddaughter and we want to atone for our wrongful treatment of Anika's mother and uncle. Anika is innocent. She shouldn't be apart from us because of our mistakes. What happened to her mother and uncle was not her fault, nor was it ours. Let us become the family we should always have been. Thank you. I will now hear from witnesses relevant to this case.
I did some research into the background of this judge. Unfortunately, he is a hardcore conservative and he is not sympathetic to LGBT rights. So we will lose Anika for sure? Most likely, yes. Even more liberal judges tend to think blood relatives are naturally better for children than non-relatives.
After reviewing all the relevant issues regarding this case, the court will now rule on it. First, the child in question suffered a traumatic separation from not one, but two custodial relatives, her mother and her uncle. Second, we have two grandparents who have come forward and are willing to raise the child. Third, the current guardians of Anika already have one child they are raising. Fourth, one of those current guardians recently became partly disabled due to a stroke, making it more difficult for her to care for a child, let alone two.
Excuse me? I have a speech impediment, but I am not helpless.
This court will therefore rule that the legal custody of Anika McKenzie must now go to her grandparents, Philip and Lisa McKenzie. They may take her now.
What? Oh no. Don't I get a say in this?
Now I've lost two girls. I am so sorry. All right, Anika is now yours. But you had better always treat her right. Or we will come after you if we find you have failed to care for her the way we have.
There is no need for threats. My wife and I already know the consequences for failing to be good parents. That's why we want to redeem ourselves now. We will allow your daughter and her wife visitation rights to Anika as long as she is with us, I promise.
So be it. Carrie, I want a daughter. I know I said we would have only one child, but now I have changed my mind. Can we adopt? Please?
We still have baby Janet in our home. Isn't that enough?
A year ago I would have said yes, but now my heart feels so empty.
We will get over this. Let us focus more on Richard and appreciate him for us being his mothers. Anika loved him too.
Mother Debbie, Mother Carrie, I am so sorry. Today, I lost a sister. I need to see you again, Diana. Anika is gone. Just as Janet was taken from my mother's, so was Anika. This is so unfair.
I agree. I wish I could hug you right now. Hey, how about I come visit you for Christmas? Or New Year's?
Your parents would have to bring you, but yeah, let's do that.
Mother, could we please go on another visit to Texas? I want to see Richard again.
Diana, we can't just go on a trip so you can see one person, however much you adore him. But maybe if the Hudson Family Band goes on another tour and we go to Texas again. Yes, you may see him.
Yes. That would make me happy like nothing else.